Hello. I want to do a very short vlog today, just talking about one thing that I did today. I went to catch up with Amanda de Amisis, who was my friend, and we went to Moomba in the city today. It was a lot of fun. Like, we did really cool stuff, just hanging out and stuff like that. But one cool thing that we did was we went to see this. They had a tent set up, and it was the oh damn, the circus. Let me just check what they're called again. It starts with A. I know because I just posted on Instagram. Uh, Sorry. Uh, I'm not think I'd find it. Here we go. The Ashton Circus. Ashton Circus. Yeah, it was really awesome. They were very entertaining. Like, I haven't been to a circus for a long time. Like, I don't think I've ever been to a circus besides when I was like in primary school, and then also when I was at SeaWorld in America. I remember there was some circus acts going on, things like that, and for some reason, I really enjoyed this one because it was a tiny tent. Like, the tent wasn't that big. I mean, it was not tiny as in like a tent you go camping in, but like it was not the massive tent. But yet somehow they still made it so entertaining, so fun. Like, the acts were incredible. Like, I'll just show you some pictures of some of the things that they did. So this vlog suddenly became a lot longer because now I'm talking about the circus, which is a good topic because they were amazing. So let's just show some pictures. So, who was the first one? First there was a girl, like, she was in this hoop and she was doing like really like serene kind of movements in it. Like, it was hoop hanging up in the air and stuff like that. That was really cool. And then there was a guy who was really cool. Like, I don't know if you can see that, but that's him there. Well, my finger. That's him there. He's doing that cool stuff that I wish I could do. He was like on his hands and he's curled his body up and was like out like that. And first he did it on one chair and two chairs, and it kept getting higher and higher and higher. And I was just so impressed, like, you know, the balance and control and, like, you know, just like fearlessness of doing that kind of stuff. Incredible. And this girl, like, she was so cool. She did like hula hooping. Look how many hula hoops she's got on in that one, like 4. And at the end, they chucked on heaps of it on her. Oh my gosh, there's so many. It was really cool. And then this girl was amazing, really amazing. Like, if you can see, if I show you the picture, I'm trying to find it. Well, it's like a tightrope. So she's on a tightrope there, and then they throw. I mean, not throw. She went up with hula hoops around her knees, so she's walking on a tightrope with a hula hoop on her. And then, look at this. This is nuts. She's on a tightrope there. See, it's above the ground, and she's on a ladder. She's standing on a ladder, which is on the tightrope, balanced, and no one's holding it up. It's just her. Ugh. When she did that, it was like amazing. I couldn't believe it. That was so cool. And at the end there was a girl on a trapeze, and that was really cool as well. So she's up there on the trapeze. So that's how big the tent was. Okay, now the one thing that I did that happened, because I already loved the circus from then. I was like really enjoying it. They had the cool music on every time the act came on. It was really awesome atmosphere. But at the one point near the end, like, this guy, he just came around the audience. He was like picking guys out of the audience to come up, and all of a sudden he spotted me and he came over and I was like, oh, okay. And then so he goes, come. And then so I'm like, okay. And the funny thing that I realized today was like earlier on in my life, like maybe like 10 years ago or something like that, if I went to a comedy show, I would just dread the thought of the person doing the comedian or whatever calling me out or talking to me or anything like that. That would like really make me nervous, or I would not want to participate in that kind of stuff. But for some reason, when it happened today, I just feel a lot more confident, maybe these days or something. But I just felt like that's going to be alright. Whatever's going to happen, it's going to be okay, you know. So I just went with it, and so all of a sudden I found myself, like, there was 4 of us standing there in the middle of the circus kind of thing. So here I am, and like I felt like my adrenaline was rushing, and like I could just feel like, you know, really excited and whatever was happening. So we're standing there, and it's like just a different viewpoint from standing there looking out. I felt like I was on a game show or something like that. So it was really cool. And then so he came up to us, this guy who called us out, and he goes, remember what I do, but don't do it. And he said it to every one of us as we went along. And I didn't know what that meant. I didn't know what that meant. And so because the funny thing, standing there, I didn't know what to expect of what we were going to do, so I was just like plunged into it. And he started dancing. The music came on, and he started doing some dancing. So he was doing these dance moves, like you know, that one, which is interesting because that's the one I do a lot on the dance floor. I do a lot, so I've had a lot of practice doing that move, which is funny how the world just clicks in some places sometimes, and it fits in so well. Anyways, he did that move, and he did some other moves, and I remembered it. And you know what's funny? It's because all started from, I think, playing Just Dance on the Nintendo Wii and Xbox 360. I think it's Xbox 360. I played a lot of Just Dance a couple years ago in my living room, and I really think that helped me a lot, like getting rid of inhibitions with dancing. Like, I remember when I first played that game in my living room, I would just feel kind of self-conscious dancing, but after a while it went away. That self-consciousness went away, and I pretty much feel much more confident dancing, even though I'm not good at it. But like, and in this situation, it came out, it helped me a lot. So then he called me out, like me first, like to do it, and I did the dance with him, and then for some reason it worked. It went all right. Like I was really getting into it as well. I was putting a lot into the moves. It was cool, and it turned out really well. So it was funny. Like when I went back to I really enjoyed it as well. I really enjoyed it, and the other guys did their dances, and some of them had to do some really funny dances. Like one of them had to do the one from Flashdance. Oh, what a feeling! And he had like to jump and do all this kind of ballet kind of things. It was really funny. It was really, really funny. So it worked out really well. So yeah, when I went back to my seat, Amanda was like, "Oh, you did so well!" Like that felt really good. And then as I was leaving, this random guy saw me and he said, "Hey, you were really good." And I was like, "Oh, wow." Yeah. So it felt really good. So that's probably my maybe first time being part of audience participation at a show, like being called out to be. I don't think I've had it happen before, so it was kind of cool. It was one of those days. Today was just one of those days which I didn't expect it to be like that, but I was kind of like just things happened to me, you know, like which I'll do in the next video because I'm gonna cut the video in half and do a video specifically about what happened next. But basically, I'll give you a heads up. It was about I went to this book launch. Fly the Color Fantastica. I was invited. Now I'm blending into another vlog because I want to do it separate, so that can be a separate one. But I'll tell you guys this in case. Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, I went to that book launch, which you can find out more about in the next vlog that I'll be doing. And there was a raffle, a door prize raffle. I came in there and I got a ticket, and they called out a number. I had A48, and then they called out A45, and I was like, oh, so close. And I was laughing. I was telling everyone I should have come here like a little bit earlier. But then the person who was A45, they must have gone or something like that. So they pulled out another one, and it was A48, and I was like, oh shit, it's me, yes! And so I won this book. I'd already purchased one. Oh my gosh, this is like all of the other vlog. Anyways, that was just for you guys, so you know, in case you ever wanted to know and you never found out, I told you what it was. So you can sleep easy now about what else happened in my day that was like kind of unusual or special. Yep. Actually, a lot of things are special, and it doesn't have to be like stuff like that. Hanging out with friends is special. Oh, there's a bit of wisdom. Anyways, I'll see you guys later.